everybody, it's me, Miss Cris, or Crochet with Cris, depending on how you're watching or where you're watching this video. My last Fresh Off the Hook that I did last week, I did it in increments as I finished things by the day. I videotaped them and then put them all together and did the Fresh Off the Hook, and I actually really like that because then I don't spend like 20 minutes sitting in one spot doing a video, showing a bunch of things. I just do it a little bit here, a little bit there, and everything worked out. So that's what I'm going to do again. If you guys like it or you don't like it, just leave a comment below. We'd really appreciate it. Something I've missed saying in some of my previous Fresh Off the Hook videos is that if you want to look and see other people who do the Fresh Off the Hook, other Fresh Off the Hook members, click the Show More button, and it shows a link for everybody by day. So yeah, there's a lot of folks that do the Fresh Off the Hook videos, part of the Fresh Off the Hook family, so be sure you check them out. Also, I always forget to say subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment if you wanna, and if anything, over here, this way, rate it, or thumbs up it, goodness gracious. Alright, so it's Tuesday. This just literally fresh off the hook. Like, I finished it literally 2 minutes ago. It is a beanie style hat. It's actually kind of big. I should really watch what I'm doing. So, but it's just a basic beanie, and I did a little front post double crochet around the bottom. A gal already bought one of these, and what she does is she flips the front up, kind of like a Paddington hat. And the back, I put it on, but I'm not a hat person. And wears it with the little, with this up as a brim and the back down to go over her neck. So it's done. I made a matching scarf. I think I showed this. No, I didn't show the scarf. That's something I did not show in my Fresh Off the Hook. Well, I have a matching scarf for this hat. So awesome. All right, so I guess that's all I have right now. I might come back later with another item, or maybe I will be recording a little bit more tomorrow. Have a great night. Hey everybody, it's me, Miss Cris. I thought I was going to be able to do some more snippets here and there, but unfortunately time got short, got away from me. Apologize for the lighting. It's raining outside, so it's kind of gloomy, and I have Christmas tree lit, so the lighting is a little bad, but I still think you'll be able to see the items okay with the lighting as it is. I do want to apologize for the first minute of the video. I just rewatched it, and I realized I did some Fresh Off the Hook cleanup as far as my videos are concerned, so I hope that's not a problem. The first thing I want to show you is a hat and scarf set. It is in this crazy, it's not like flag blue. It's honestly, the color on camera is pretty close, so this lighting is just spectacular. But it is a slouch hat. Let's see if I can get this like that. I don't have my Patricia out here, the foam head. And then just a basic scarf. It's about 5 foot long, 6 inches wide. It's pretty standard. Obviously, that's going to go in the craft show. And then I'm getting this folded nice and pretty. Then I made this scarf. This one is a lot shorter, but I did not have enough of the yarn. It still goes around. It's very silky. It's Joann Fabric Sensations Angel Hair yarn, and it's in a purple and pink combination. Very silky, very soft. This one it's going in the craft show, but you can see little hairs, little halo on it. See that? It's very silky. So I think this is a good one. I do love that yarn. It's one of my favorites, I think, now. Joann Fabrics has really stepped up the game with their yarn. I made more of a chunky scarf. I usually don't work in chunky yarn too much, and I think that set me apart from the other crocheter at the last craft show that I was at, because all of her stuff was in chunky. So it goes really fast, which is great, but at the same time I think you lose a lot of the intricacies you get when you're using thinner yarn or thread. So it's just a very basic half double crochet scarf. I worked it short row up, dropped some fringe on it. This is Woolies. It's the big bulky Woolies. The only reason I used it is because it was given to me in a huge D-stash from a friend, or a friend's wife. So, it's the only reason that I went ahead and did it. I gave some more away, actually, to someone in my yarn group. Just one skein of it, and it was in white, and she was very excited to be able to work with it. I think that is what sets me apart from, and I've only been to the one craft show, so quite frankly, there are probably others out there that are doing smaller yarn. I just haven't seen them. I think it makes a difference. I mean, the bulky yarn is great if it's what you're looking for, but most people aren't wanting a bulky scarf all the time. So then I did this. It's kind of a beanie. I put it on my head, but I have a really big head, and I don't wear hats well. But it's in the same color. No, it's not. This is just in like a country blue. Here, purple fuzzy on it. Then I made another. This is like my favorite beanie to do with the front pose. I love front pose double crochets. I really do. It's my favorite. I love texture in my crochet. And then I also made this cloche. It is a true cloche as it is bell-shaped. I've got to say, and I know I don't want to offend people, but that is really one of my big pet peeves is I'm looking at patterns and they say, oh, it's a cloche, and then you look, it's nothing more than a beanie. My phone. But as I would say, it's a pet peeve of mine because a cloche is a cloche, and cloche is French for bell. So when you put your hat on, I'm not so sure. I am not a hat person, as you can see. It should bell shape out. That is a cloche. I've got a really big head. I just don't wear hats well. I did a review on my blog about this pattern because I actually really do like this pattern. I did change out the bow. I think I'm going to do a tutorial on my bow. I mean, I've got a lot of people saying that, asking me about the bow, and honestly, I think my bow is cute. So with that said, this is my Fresh Off the Hook Monday. It's about 4, but I'm not going to get this loaded until later because we have to go do some Christmas shopping, and I got to do dinner and all that other fun stuff, so when I get back later, I'll do it. Yeah, other than that, that's all I have. I know I will be on a crochet storm next week as well because Friday is the craft show, which means I will have a lot to show. I will even try to get some footage of the craft show. So, that said, have a great night, everybody.